guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm not going to put a date on this video because I don't really know when I'm going to post it, but I'm on my way to pick up Madeline from her college class. So you do know that it is after she had her car crash because she doesn't have transportation now, so we're back to square one. But there's something that's been on my mind this week, and I wanted to talk to y'all about it. Now, you know that I don't discuss politics or religion, or I try to stay away from race on my channel, but there's something that's bothering me, and so I just wanted to throw it out there. If you do want to make a comment, I just ask that you be kind. You know, you're free to express your opinion, but just be kind, please. But what is bothering me today is y'all know that I'm Southern Baptist. I was, raised Southern Baptist, or I guess I raised myself in the Southern Baptist church. My mama never took me, or daddy never took me. But I did drive myself. In a little town in Mississippi, there's not much choice. So anyway, I always had it drilled into my head, this Lottie Moon, this missionary to China, Lottie Moon, give to Lottie Moon. So now, they, this huge Lottie Moon missionary is part of the Southern Baptist Convention, part of their Christmas drive every year. Now, Lottie Moon was born in the 1800s. She was a little tiny girl. She was just a little over 4 feet tall. She was born into a wealthy tobacco plantation family. But she became a Christian, and I believe her older sister went to China to work as a missionary. So she, when she was old enough, she followed her sister to China. So she started writing letters back to her Southern Baptist church in Virginia that they needed money. They needed money for these China missionaries because they needed to reach more people and, introduce Christianity to more Chinese. So, it has evolved into this huge missionary work that's, that has been just driven and begging for money and all these donations to Lottie Moon. Well, to date, since 1841, Lottie Moon missionaries have raised $1.5 billion. Not million, $1.5 billion. Okay. Now, where has all of that money gone? Huh? Where? Has it gone to really help the Chinese people? I mean, do they have a lot of Southern Baptist churches in China? I don't know. But I do know that China has, they're not the nicest country for the United States to be dealing with. They're underhanded, they're crooked, they're criminal. They've taken all of our manufacturing jobs from us, and they just continue to take every day. But my point here is, why do people feel like they have to donate to a foreign missionary, to foreign missions? Why not donate your money and give it to people here in America? Your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers, people that need it. I need it. Why should I, at 66 years old, have to be standing in a food pantry line, waiting for handouts of food? Was Lottie Moon there? Was Lottie Moon missionaries there? No. I go stand in line at the Episcopal Church. Walmart was there. That big pizza that I showed y'all on video, that was a Sam's Pizza. They had brought them there and donated them, y'all. And those were not frozen pizzas. They were fresh and they were delicious. Another thing I wanted to say, back when I was 36 years old, Jill was 5 or 6. I got very, very sick. My thyroid stopped functioning. It went it went undiagnosed and misdiagnosed. I started having severe, belly pains and everything. So my gynecologist said that I needed a hysterectomy, which I know now that I did not. But, back then you did what your doctor said. You didn't have internet and everything to be, Googling and finding out all the symptoms. So I had the hysterectomy. Well, because my thyroid wasn't functioning, I did not heal from the hysterectomy, y'all. Where they cut me and they separated my muscles there, that cartilage that goes from your belly, your navel down to your pubic bone, there was still a gap an inch wide, y'all. I could not walk. I couldn't even get out of bed. John had to take off work and take care of me. I mean, he had to bathe me. He had to do the food shopping. He had to cook. He had to get the kids off to school. For 2 years, y'all, I was bedridden. And we were living in a little one-bedroom apartment. We had to move from our house into a little apartment in Mandeville, Louisiana. Well, it was getting close to Christmas time, and, I was in a panic because I had a little 5-year-old daughter, an 8-year-old son, and a 13-year-old son. So I called my sister and I said, is there any way that, the First Baptist Church of Lumberton can help me? I need to try to get some toys, something from Santa Claus, for the children. And I said, do they have a benevolent fund? And she said, well, if we do, it probably only has $25 in it. So that was it. What was I supposed to do? I had gone to the Methodist church and they were paying our utility bill for us. And luckily, some of the doctors and hospitals that I had been in, instead of, we had a Blue Cross Blue Shield, instead of them sending the payment to the doctors and the hospitals, they sent the check to us. So we used, some of that money. We did pay some of the bills, but we used it to live on. So, do you know who brought the toys to my children? It was the Mandeville Fire Department. Not only did they bring the toys, they called me and wanted to know the sex and the ages of the 3 children that I needed toys for. And y'all, that week before Christmas, when the children were still in school, there came all these firemen with all these boxes of toys and bicycles and everything that was the exact perfect thing for the ages of my children. So where was Lottie Moon? Where was the Southern Baptist Convention? Where was my Southern Baptist Church? And still today it just irks me that people would just give and give and give and give to foreign missions when we need the money here in our own backyard. So that's my little rant today, y'all. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye.